So I decided to show Iran, because Iran is a very complex country, to show the complexity of Iran through the complexity of 12 Iranians. Complexity in the sense that, for instance, one of them is Qasem Zade, a very successful painter. You know, even Farah, the Queen Farah, used to go to his openings, very fashionable, but his background was the north of Iran, a small village, you know. So I wanted to show the complexity of his life. So I photographed him. And I wanted that each of my characters leading to another one, so that you will have a sort of circle of 12 Iranians. Another one was Reza, who was a highly successful engineer in refinery, oil refinery, very technical, but he was also a small landowner. So when he went back to his village and he was doing the accounts, he would use a abacus. You know, imagine somebody like, you know, with a refinery and then totally different life. So this is the way, you know, I had. But then I couldn't finish my work because the revolution happened in 78, and all I had to do was go down in the streets.
You said when you went back to Iran, you chose 12 characters. How'd you go about choosing characters?
Listen, if you're a photographer, you have to be open, which means you have to be open to forces. And if you're open, things happen. That's all I have to say. So in Iran, I was open, and I met people, and one led to another, and that's it. You know.
No, but not everything can lead to another thing. You must have had a character in mind, and based on that, you chose Qasem Zade.
No, it doesn't work this way. No. Listen, I'm not only about Iran, about any story, any big essay I do. You know, when I spent 4 years or 5 years or even 7 years in this camp of Islam. There are two ways of working. Either time is your enemy, which means before going to a place, you get a fixer on the place and he organizes everything for you. And that's most, for movie people, that's what they do because it's so expensive, you know. So this time is the enemy, everything has to be organized. Or time is your ally, which means you don't organize anything, you do minimum of reading, you maybe sometimes take some contact, but you need 2 or 3 times more time. You must be able to waste time. You must be prepared to waste time. And when you waste time, it doesn't mean you wasted your time. It means you wasted time only. Because sometimes you go to a bombast, you go to a
dead end.
Dead end, nothing. Then on the way back, you meet something. Either you meet somebody or a situation interest, and that leads you to another one. So I always work like that. I mean, my 12 characters, they were friends, the people I met, and I just saw they're interesting, but it was not I just wanted complex people who have very complex lives. One foot in Iran, the traditional Iran, another foot in modern Iran. That's what I wanted.